Today our topic is how to become mentally indestructible with Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to stay strong and calm in the face of life's challenges. It is not about hiding emotions or pretending everything is fine. It is about understanding what we can control and what we cannot, and focusing our energy on the things that matter. To become mentally indestructible, we must learn to master our minds, accept reality, and live with purpose. Let me explain how Stoicism can help you achieve this. First, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Life is full of uncertainty. We cannot control the weather, other people's actions, or even many of the events that happen to us. But we can control how we respond to these things. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This is the foundation of mental strength. When something bad happens, ask yourself, can I change this? If the answer is no, then accept it and focus on your reaction. For example, if someone insults you, you cannot control their words, but you can control whether you let those words affect you. By focusing on your response, you take back your power. Second, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is. Many people suffer because they fight against things they cannot change. They wish the past were different, or they complain about situations they cannot control. But Stoics believe that suffering comes from resisting reality. Instead of fighting what is, we should accept it and find a way to move forward. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This means embracing life as it is, not as we wish it to be. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means seeing the truth and working with it. Third, Stoicism teaches us to practice gratitude. It is easy to focus on what we lack or what is wrong in our lives. But this mindset only leads to unhappiness. Stoics believe that we should appreciate what we have, even in difficult times. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already possess. For example, instead of complaining about a difficult job, be grateful that you have work and the ability to provide for yourself. Gratitude helps us see the good in every situation and strengthens our mental resilience. Fourth, Stoicism teaches us to prepare for adversity. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. Stoics believe that by imagining the worst-case scenarios, we can prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally. This practice is called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. For example, imagine losing your job, facing a health crisis, or experiencing the death of a loved one. By visualizing these situations, you reduce their power to shock or overwhelm you. This does not mean you should dwell on negative thoughts, but rather that you should be ready for whatever life throws at you. When you are prepared, you can face difficulties with courage and clarity. Fifth, Stoicism teaches us to live with virtue. Virtue, for Stoics, means living with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These qualities are the foundation of a good life. Wisdom helps us make the right decisions. Courage allows us to face our fears. Justice guides us to treat others fairly. And self-discipline keeps us focused on our goals. When we live with virtue, we align ourselves with what is truly important. External things like money, fame, or possessions may come and go, but our character remains. By focusing on virtue, we build a strong and unshakable inner self. Sixth, Stoicism teaches us to detach from external outcomes. Many people tie their happiness to external achievements, such as getting a promotion, buying a house, or finding a partner. But Stoics believe that true happiness comes from within. External things are outside our control, and relying on them for happiness is risky. Instead, we should find joy in our own actions and values. For example, do your best at work, but do not let your self-worth depend on the outcome. If you fail, learn from it and move on. By detaching from outcomes, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and disappointment. Seventh, Stoicism teaches us to embrace discomfort. In modern life, we often seek comfort and avoid hardship. But Stoics believe that discomfort is necessary for growth. By facing challenges and pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones, we become stronger and more resilient. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, practice it regularly. If you dislike cold weather, take a walk outside in the winter. By embracing discomfort, you train your mind to handle difficult situations with ease. Eighth, Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment. Many people waste time worrying about the future or regretting the past. But the only moment we truly have is the present. Stoics believe that we should focus our attention on what is happening right now. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not disturb yourself by thinking of the whole of your life. Do not let your thoughts at once embrace all the various troubles which may befall you. But ask yourself with regard to every present difficulty, what is there in this that is unbearable and past endurance?" By staying present, we can fully engage with life and make the most of every moment. Ninth, Stoicism teaches us to reflect on our actions. At the end of each day, Stoics practice self-reflection. They ask themselves, did I act with virtue today? Did I focus on what I can control? Did I accept reality as it is? This practice helps us learn from our mistakes and improve ourselves. Reflection also helps us stay aligned with our values and goals. By regularly examining our actions, we can ensure that we are living in accordance with Stoic principles. 10th, Stoicism teaches us to see challenges as opportunities. Every difficulty in life is a chance to grow and become stronger. Stoics believe that obstacles are not setbacks, but stepping stones. For example, if you lose your job, see it as an opportunity to find a better one or to learn new skills. If you face a health problem, use it as a chance to take better care of yourself. By reframing challenges as opportunities, you can approach them with a positive and proactive mindset. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to remember our mortality. This may sound grim, but it is a powerful way to stay focused on what truly matters. The Stoics believe that remembering our mortality helps us appreciate life and prioritize our time. It reminds us that life is short and that we should make the most of it. Instead of wasting time on trivial things, focus on what is meaningful and important. Live each day as if it could be your last, and you will find greater clarity and purpose. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a practical and timeless guide to becoming mentally indestructible. By focusing on what we can control, accepting reality, practicing gratitude, preparing for adversity, living with virtue, detaching from outcomes, embracing discomfort, staying present, reflecting on our actions, seeing challenges as opportunities, and remembering our mortality, we can build a strong and resilient mind. These principles are not easy to follow, but with practice they can transform your life. Remember, mental strength is not about avoiding pain or hardship. It is about facing them with courage and wisdom. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. So embrace the challenges of life, and let them make you stronger.